we're going to show you what we are doing and what in the future what are we going to do.
No, posika, patriotasika mu protocol.
And now we're going to make a video.
No, bagapya sika te wili bama, bagapya phe te se boy lama, te miya kera lo.
We haven't finished, but we will show you the intro.
Lani khasinya pora ta to pale ki lo le satila kabuma.
And in the future, we hope that we want to go back to current states.
Pa player le bagamase pa ki phe ti lo bama.
And we plan to help our people as much as we can.
Ako tani sumna le mo pa te pa te pa da le poli le da wa te ma ni le mo.
So, for the parents, I want you to realize that what your child is doing.
Da sibla se ka tagro la amasawe kanyo tagro la community.
And thank you to the organization who helped current organization here.
Kamila la asoi ri ha kalo wa te mo.
And I hope may God bless you all. Thank you.
The trip in December 2015.
And for the ladies, since I was involved with the guys PowerMentor, because I'm the only girl right now, and I can see a lot of ladies who wants to join. So we're thinking of make a girls PowerMentor, but then we're gonna work with the guys to finish the project for filming and the trip to Thailand, current state. And our goal is to set up our for the ladies. We have a goal, and we want to set up a mission. And also, we each can help each other establish their goals and dreams, and also to influence everyone in the community. And all, we can also encourage each other. That's our girls' goal.
Group project, I kill Popalella, or Muda, put the guy, okay, for Muda, for Kula Lama. The love Pamara for Pato leadership cloud, for Taluto, Leton, Kuduto, Hune, for Tiloko, Lobazabadu, the Patamulato by Casina Lama, upon a Podoro. Leadership like
I'm just gonna say the rest that I remember. Said, good evening everyone, and thank you for coming. And this program is leadership mentor, and our goal is to help each other, and we will go back and help our people back home.
We're going to show this video that DeGray was talking about. And interestingly, just a little bit more about the people that are up here. Okay. Samu here is really into video editing, so that comes in handy for the movie. He's a student at San Diego City College right now, and DeGray is directing this video. April also attends San Diego City College, and you'll hear more about her goals. And then Chitwe also attends San Diego City College. You want to tell them that, Corinne? Why don't you let them know? What he's doing is, the translation was very difficult, so the video's in English, but he's going to be passing out a translation for the Korean people that's actually printed as a manuscript so that they will know. So can you share that in Korean, April?
Eddie Greg hit the video the camera. I went there all about the yard. The next one, I went to the camera to repair the lack of Yahweh.
To you, Jose Orozco.
Yeah, Edward, do you know Jose Orozco?
He's going to share a little bit about his life and mentorship and why it's so important.
Awak kata biar tu dijemput bakal do atau umumnya mentorship mo. Bam, redo lagi le.
So Jose, if you don't mind coming and sharing your story.
Buenas noches. Good evening.
Hello, Iguade.
Thank you for having me here today.
Tapi do malah ye hebat kailo.
I want to talk to you about my personal life a little bit.
Ye lo te tu dijemput bakal do ye nak kerja enggak atau umum?
I was born in Mexico, Tijuana.
You apply in Mexico, Tijuana.
And I don't know if many of you know, but Mexico has a lot of issues.
Tu ada angan itu tinya wala Mexico ne. Tak kira tak, dua dunia mo.
There's poverty.
Awak apa punya potir pan o?
There's corruption.
Do ta lo tak gede adu di to pekerjaan that
Like bad politicians that do bad things.
tak kuida the gamo. Do patir pan.
And so a lot of people come to the United States for a better life.
Aku ni buat ada agak hela ke Amerika United States le asal semula kasihnya kereta apa.
And that's what my mom came. My father was born in the United States, but my mother was born in Mexico.
Aku ni tamu heavy pay mo. Tapi ni awet overpay pasal tenaga tamu ni awet overpay le Mexico.
They both believed that this place was the best place for me to have a brighter future.
Awet te kia le na awet le talo we ini. Akan giwela atau mu kasunya awal.
Unfortunately, they never got to see what my future would be like.
Basa tenaga ni awet te tertinya mama. Tata mu kasunya ni kemasa dile ni.
At age 8, when I was 8 years old, my mother died.
Pepe, you tahu kon ni emosi terdaya.
And at age 14, when I was 14, my father died.
Do pe tahu silwi ni pasti terdaya ni no.
So after 14, I had no support, no family support. It was just myself and some relatives.
Do pe tahu silwi ni kwa tegak tu oleh ke hechura tanggi mo. Aku ni juga kelas macam yang kecatar kalau.
So I stayed with some uncles, and then went to some other uncles. I bounced back and forth from different relatives.
Do tebel kau ni you go order ya ti tegak. Do tebel kau ni kalau order istilah awak tegak. You mah di ni thobol lama.
And it was during that time that I made a lot of bad choices in my life that.
Do sekolah pe ni ya mah bawa data terus bapa ni ama mo.
Choices that probably would have taken me in a really bad direction.
Do ita kucing ni mita kalau awak terdulia ya kalau awak berbuat awak terdulia kalau awak berbuat.
However, when I was 18, I met Kevin.
Do pe tahu tu si koni ni ya tilo tahu Kevin.
And I also got involved with PowerMentor.
Do you tilo tahu le PowerMentor?
And it changed my life.
Do awak sudah le tahu mu.
Now, one of those bad choices ended up me resulted in me dropping out of high school in 10th grade.
ดอตาเลยอยู่คือเกลโบเลยอยู่คือเธอเลยตั้งแต่บ้าวันนี้เอาไว้เชื่อเลยอยู่แต่อย่าบ้าหาท่อไว้ได้ต่อทอจู
So when I started getting involved with Kevin and PowerMentor, I went back to school.
ดอไปไปที่เราตาเดินแค่เวลา PowerMentor นี่ยิ่งท่อได้กี่จู
And that was when I was 20. I went back to school when I was 20.
ไปไปเนี่ยอาศัยก็ต้องไปเนี่ยอยู่เอาไว้นี่คิชิยิ่งท่อได้กี่จูเนี่ยอยู่นี่คิชิ
That was about 10 years ago.
ดอเอาไว้เนี่ยเอากระปุกไว้ได้อันนี้ดิชิ
And now I'm graduated from law school.
ดอแค่อีเนี่ยอย่าพลุท่อไว้ได้ law school เนี่ยหรอ
Passed the California bar.
ดอเอาไว้พลุท่อไว้ได้ California bar.
I'm a practicing attorney.
ดอแค่อีเนี่ยตาจบรู้ท่าสารเลยเอาไว้ปังเกไว้ได้สิ่งของ
And every day I get to help people that need help.
ดอก่อนนี้เดี๋ยวนี้ยังมาเจอกว่าที่จะพาเลยรู้ว่าตั้งมาเจอ
And when I tell people the story, I don't think a lot of people believe that's what happened.
ดอเพ่ยีเตวานยอตะการละเลยตาเยตาเคยพูดไว้อีหมอเนาะกว่าอาดีอากาศหนาวอย่าว่าหมอ
And sometimes I don't believe it either. Sometimes I don't believe it either.
บางสักหน่อยอาจจะตานอกก็สาระเลยเนี่ยตาหนาวสิกว่า
Now I can't imagine what the current people have gone through just watching the preview.
บางสักหน่อยแค่อีเนี่ยอย่าชั่วโมงว่าจะบ้าหรือเปล่าหมอเนาะแล้วพูดว่าก็ยังจะพาเนี่ยป้าตัวตาจะพาเนี่ย
But one thing that I do see is that all those experiences that the current people have gone through makes you stronger.
ดอกแค่อีเนี่ยตาเลยยิ่งที่มีไปแบบอะไรบ้างกันเนี่ยแต่ตายิ่งที่เลยตาเลยขอพูดที่จะพาเนี่ยอาจจะช่วยเราภาษาหมอ
When Kevin was showing you the PowerMentor model, and he showed
เดี๋ยวไปแค่ไปดูเนี่ยเดี๋ยวคือ PowerMentor เอามาเท่านี้เอาไว้ดูเนี่ยเดี๋ยวไว้
I think one thing was missing in the model.
เดี๋ยวตาจะคันเอาไว้เปิดเต็มเดี๋ยวบ้านที่บ้านเนี่ยเก็บไว้ได้หมดทั้งหมด
It's called passion.
เอาไว้เก็บไว้ได้ตาจะคันเลยภาษามา
And when you have gone through so much,
ไปเป็นเลิกปลูกเป็นเมย์และครอบครัวตาผ่าอันนี้
and you're still standing,
เดี๋ยวเซ็ตให้ไปอี
you have passion.
เดี๋ยวตาเดี๋ยวอุดตาตาอุด
And when you have passion,
เดี๋ยวไปเป็นเมย์ตาอุมาแล้วมีเงินเนี่ย
you become unstoppable. Unstoppable.
เดี๋ยวไปเป็นตาอุมาแล้วมีเงินเนี่ยมั้งเนี่ยแกท้อปาตะการเลยปาปัตตุนาตะฟีบ้า
Now I didn't have any parents to support me,
ดอกแค่เนี่ยอยู่ตัวโอ้เราอยู่มัวอยู่ตัวโอ้เราอยู่มัวอยู่ปานนองอะไรแล้วเอาไว้ก็เฮ็ดไปอย่าบ้า
but I turned out okay.
มาสัตนากินเนี่ยอยู่แก่ท้อปาแล้วกินกันแล้ว
So imagine parents who are here,
เดี๋ยวช่วงเรากำเนาะมูป้าที่จะพาเลยเห็นไปนี่
how much more your children can do
นึกพูดที่จะพาเนี่ยเลยข้าสัญญาก็เอากมาตาเฟทเทนเลย
if you support them,
นึกเมย์ให้บ้าอ๋อ
if you encourage them,
นึกเมย์แต่ชุดอะไรบ้า
and you simply love them.
เอาไว้มีไว้ได้ตาตะคาเล่นเนี่ยอ๋อเนี่ยหรอ
With those three things,
ตาตะคาเนี่ยไม่เว้
their passion
อาเกว่าตาตะคาละเดี๋ยวชุดอะไรเดี๋ยวมาเว้
and the support of PowerMentor,
เดี๋ยวตากิตาบาล PowerMentor
they can do anything they want.
เอาไว้เดี๋ยวมาละที่เคลเลยเอาไว้มาเว้
They can become attorneys,
เอาไว้ที่แกท้อกว่าเลยแกท้อเว้
teachers,
จุดรัฐรามุ
doctors,
ด็อกเตอร์
or simply community leaders.
เดี๋ยวแกท้อเว้ได้ปุ๊บปัตตวัวพวกน่าสิเวลา
So I'm really excited to be a part of this.
เดี๋ยวตาเยอะคือเธอเลยแกให้มาตะโกตาไปอี
It's an exciting age to be in,
อาเกว่าตาคาเลยสามมือเลยสักคือดมาเลยก็มา
and it's exciting to see how much they've grown
เดี๋ยวสักคือดมาเลยก็แค่น่ะดูเทเล
and how much they will grow as we see them grow through the years.
เดี๋ยวคาสุญญาเนี่ยเอาไว้ก็ดูเท่าไหร่ดูมันเนี่ยหลอดเดี๋ยวคาสุญญานี่หรอ
So again, thank you for having me here.
เดี๋ยวตาดูแลตัวเราเลยยี่ห้อไปอี
Yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck.
Yes, sir. Yes, samula le tu tahu muka sunyani tu kemana dah lah agi.
You guys are amazing.
Tu me pati depan lah agi tu mah.
You guys have what a lot of the kids in our communities don't have.
Le tu orang tadi depan le pa adik agak le tak tu orang bamo.
It's that passion.
Agi mi weda tak kalau tu ada mah.
You don't take things for granted.
Ne the hini kita kalau le ne te ada mah bani.
And it's really awesome to see.
Aku ni minta agi dulu kalau tak cima.
So thank you.
Aku ni tak blue.
Thank you, Jose. I'm going to change things up a little bit. We're going to have some people come up right now, but I have a feeling, I talked to some of the guys that they'd rather have you come up at the end because they want to thank you, and that is the people that have been impacting the UPAC, San Diego Parent Organization, and some of the teachers that we have here. So I'm going to do that after you get to hear their presentations because I think that you're probably really anxious to hear them. So are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Everybody's ready? You guys ready? Okay. All right. Here we go, Chitwe.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
How are you doing? My name is Chitwe. I'm from Burma, Koran State. Thanks for coming and enjoying with us. Now I want to share about my personal statements. My personal statement. I will pursue my college degree to become a structural engineer and position myself to be a leader for others. I will develop leadership qualities in others through mentorship, teaching them how to be a good person and how to improve their life skills. And then I will support others to help them succeed in their future in business. I have my short-term goals. This is my short-term goals. Graduate City College, and then continue to SDSU. And then continue leading the current soccer league. We have a soccer league right now. It's called Kista. Then I want to improve English skills and then make good decisions for my future. Be a good example knowing that young people are watching at me, and then develop the leadership academy. This is my long-term goal to become a structural engineer, to return to the current state and then help the people. And the last thing is to continue to develop the young people for our leadership academy. Thanks everybody.
I just, as each guy comes up, PowerMentor, we have challenge coins. I'm not sure if everybody knows what a challenge coin is, but we don't give these out very often. In fact, very, very seldomly do we give these out. Jose is nodding his head because he knows that we're very protective of these because we don't want it to be trivialized. And I'm sorry, April, can you translate where you at? I know you're exhausted, but can you? I know she is very strong. Go ahead. Do you want me to repeat some of that? Okay. So these challenge coins, we very seldomly give these out at PowerMentor. And the reason we don't give them out is because we really believe that people must earn them. And as Bruce knows, as Dante, Phil, now all of us in here know how unbelievable you guys are. I have to give each of you one after you present your mission and your purpose in your life, because I think you're amazing. So the front of it says, changing lives one person at a time. It has PowerMentor on the front.
The our order PowerMentor la minya.
And the back has a quote that is our motto. It says, treat people as if they were what they ought to be.
They were
and you help them to become what they are capable of being. Okay. Chitwe is a phenomenal leader. He leads the soccer team. We got another translator that's going to back up. To give you an idea of his character, there were some older guys that would try to pick on them when they were playing soccer. They would be drunk and want to start a fight. Chitwe is more than capable to physically take care of himself. But because he wants to lead by example, he would steer the group away from these guys to avoid any kind of problems. So you're an amazing individual, and we give you this challenge point. Say move.
I want to thank everybody for coming here, and then welcome to be here. Then I will share my mission statement, and my name is Semu. I think everybody know me. The first day is I kind of like want to be helpful and caring and friendly and funny. Because someone think I'm funny, because I'm joking around. Like example, like đường Hà Đông hoa gì đông Also, when I go to school, and then I was caring about my homework stuff, and then I was caring about my grade too, and then I will produce film and seek opportunity to volunteer and to help others. Because I like to filming and then to edit the video. And that's my future goal, and then I like it, so I will do it. My short-term goal is working together as a team, because it's like example, like one person who can break the one person. The one person you can break like easily, right? And then if you get like home punch of the person, so it's hard to break it, right? So you have to work as a team. So I will study hard for my school, and then some homework is like hard, right? But cannot do it by myself. But you have to find a way to to get it right, and then you don't need to give up, and then you have to find a way to help you like improve your things, and then have to be peace too. Yeah, I like to be peace. My long-term goal is finish the college and get my major degree for filming. And also, I will help the career people in this community. Also, I will be back in my our country to help them and support them. They will be good. And then I will do my best. The last thing is I love my family, my mom, my parents. Not only my parents, like everybody. And then I love my teacher too. And then I love God. So thank you very much.
Sometimes this guy's shy, I'm surprised. So I think probably the one person that appreciates his sense of humor more than anyone is now, right? I guess you get him all day long. So anyway, this guy is truly an amazing individual, very, very intelligent. His editing capabilities are awesome, so it's really going to be exciting to see what you do in the future. And so we give you this challenge coin as well. And keep in mind, don't lose these because you never get another one. So this is it. When you get one, that's it. That's why it's got a nice protective case and everything.
So I can't copy it.
No, you can't copy it. April.
This is my personal mission statement. I'll be committed and passionate about nursing to travel around the world because I have witnessed too many people going without adequate health care. Here is my short-term goal. It's very basic. I want to pass all my classes. That's the shortest one. And I'll continue to get good grades. And my long-term goal is to graduate from college, get nursing degree, and become a nurse, and so that I can help my people in my community. If I can help here, then I can help my people back in Burma. And the people who influence me, first, I want to thank my parents. I would like you to know that I appreciate everything that you have done for me, teaching me, stay up, sleep less at night. When I was sick, I admire my parents because of their moral, some of the obstacles they have overcome. And for all the things that they have done for me. If it's not because of them, I wouldn't have been in this country. And get a good opportunity to meet you all. And the second person is Mr. Bruce. There's so many opportunities for us to extend our gratitude to a number of people around us on a very basic, everyday basic. Thank you, Mr. Bruce, for tutoring me all this year. You have given me confidence in my academic career and plans. I'm lucky to have you. I'm lucky to have met you because you're giving me an entrance that I'm not putting my career path alone. But with this, with your courage and advice, I'm no longer afraid of my challenges that I come on my way. And the third one is now. As you all know, she is an awesome person. I would like to say that you're such an dedicated person to our community, for having a great work ethic, for being dependable, and for willing to put our current people and job in front of them. And she is someone who I look up to as a role model. And thank you everyone for coming.
As you can tell, what an amazing person April is. And it's interesting because, you know, I can see the influences that your mentors have had on you, from your parents to Bruce to now. And April is really an amazing person. I mean, for a girl to walk in to a leadership academy full of guys and say, I want in, I'm here, let's go, it was just awesome. And April is not only has confidence, but she's very courageous, and she's a strategist. She is really good at strategy and looking at how she wants to help the Karen people and how she's going to get there. And she guaranteed will do it. It's going to be amazing to watch her make the steps of her life. So you're amazing and very deserving. Here's this challenge coin for you. She's an awesome translator. Rayler.
My name is Rayler, and I want to tell you guys about like my life. Okay, my personal mission statement is like about me. To become a useful person and translator for my people, or like Burman people. And I will do my best and not be afraid of people. And I will help all people when I return to camp. Those people who escape from Burma soldier. My short-term goal. I will stay away from bad stuff, like bad people, like they use the drug and they smoke. And I need to like pass my CASI to graduate or to go to college and earn my diploma. I hang out with positive people. I don't usually hang out with like negative people or people, and I will do my best when I'm in America or when I return everywhere. My future goal is like graduate college and high school first, and I will help out my community, and I will return to Thailand to help my people around Colombia. Any question? And I want to thanks to my parents that bring me here to get education for a better life, and yeah, I love you all. And I want to thanks to some teachers that in my school they helped me a lot, like Miss Oscar. They help us to get to pass the CASI and to try their best. All right, thank you.
You know, talking to Rayler is an incredible individual, and what also is incredible is the bond that you have with Dante and Phil, and he shares that a lot. And I hope you guys know the anchor you have been for him. Because he shares that a lot of times, and then also with his teachers. So that is awesome. I think it's a great attribute for a person when they can share the greatness in the people that are mentoring them. I think that says a lot. And so those words that come from your heart are always really awesome. And so we give you your challenge coin, and I think the growth you made is phenomenal, and we look forward to seeing your life as you walk through it. All right.
My name is Lutum. I'm from Thailand, refugee camp. And tonight I want to talk about my future goal and yeah, my future goal and future goal. My message today, I want to become a police officer and criminal just senior professor, just my time friendly effort professionally to have other they are example. So my son go graduate high school, pass KC, and get diploma. Stay away from problem. Stay with God, my family a positive friend. My daughter go to college for a PowerMentor degree, obtain mentor degree education. My future will become police officer in San Diego. I'm not to
Consider?
consider degree medicine, not Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. And my parents, I left my mom and my dad because my parents saved my life. I want to talk about my house where we live. I was little, like 3 years, probably 3 years. The time I'm sick, and my parents like worry. My parents are costly and all night they take care of me, and they take care of me and all night like all week, and thank you. Tapi malay mui pamana awek cha nasian alay pusaka pati dole jinado ma. Nagile jinawar blamalay pusaka imui jina chikama imui te dai ya kai jina chiale chokin nakdi ki chele ki sila asisi ma che ma sisi le chele da che na khapa dele mi chama mi le ba ma aja bayele le you got money. I think each other by leave or I think the Shelem and a collection ma. I tell a share about them not call it and not rearing each morning. I tell not with him or love is Jimmy nor by running back another and by Mitchell by you move by chat pay a fair. If I kill a lady, the mama that you know. Tapi Malay, you mui pa masih ya lama. Awe now play satu mana.
Sometimes the stories that I get to hear from these guys, and I hope the parents know. It's hard for them to share tonight for some of the things that they want to share because it's very emotional for them when they think back to the memories. His family is phenomenal. His mom and his dad, his brothers and sisters, he loves them so much. They all love each other a lot. We took a trip to the zoo a couple weeks ago, and it was really neat just hanging out for the day. But when I hear these guys sharing about things that their parents did to save their lives when they were young, to escape problems and all the different things that they encountered, it's just things that you can't even imagine, relating to. So we respect you for sharing, and we know how much you love your parents, and that's one of the things you're known for, which is awesome. Okay, so we give you this challenge coin. This guy is an incredible guy. He's just the perfect oldest son because he's like the protector. He's quiet, but always there to look out for his brothers and sisters that comes from his parents, because that's what they do for him and for all of them. So with that, we give you this and thank you for everything and all you are. Fa, you ready?
Good evening. I'm Dasso. In 2012, I saw Kevin. Oh, first I saw doubting and fear, and then later on I saw Kevin. Then we started to talking. Later we created a group of Leadership Academy. So we created this group. We had a future goal and learn how to be leader in the future. This is my mission statement. To faithfully serve God all the day of my life as a missionary all over the world, connected with young people every day to see God. As I read this goal, I have short-term goal and a long-term goal. My short-term goal is to pass classes, and then get a high school diploma, go to college, and then that's it, pretty much. My long-term goal, go to college, and then return to Korea to become missionary go around the world. My last one was to become kung fu actor.
Alright.
I hope to. And then the last day, I would like to say I would like to say thanks to God to be with me all the time. And then the second day, I would like to say thanks to my mom and my dad. The third day, I would say thanks to Kevin, Dante, Phil, and Laura. I'm pretty much being here. I love my mom and my dad. In the past, I was 6 years. My mom took care of me. When the time I was 6 years, then we heard about Burmese soldier was came out. My dad grabbed me and take care of me, and then we run. My mom loved me. Now I love my mom and my dad more than they can tell. If you back side on there, all the other time, and you see why more pa. Leo, who need any way, and now when you have to to your head top, you pa, me more like the young where Horaya, our the bachi beyond. What I need money, pay a doma. Masa, it has a lot of people who do with us. Sebab kai marau, dah, you feel with us orang.
Fa is very well respected by his peers, by his friends, and it's funny because he can be very, very serious like right now, and then he can be just the funniest guy ever. But you can just, if you know him, you can just imagine him being a missionary going into probably some of the most dangerous regions in the world, and it would mean nothing to him. He would just walk in, do what he has to do, because that's just who he is. He's very disciplined, and you can just tell how much his parents have instilled in him. And so we just thank you for all you are, and we know your dreams are going to come true. And so we give you this challenge. Come on, you're awesome. Henry Wa.
Malay Henry. This is my personal business and I want to talk about short-term. This is my personal business statement. I want to be a leader for the future, learning how to lead to the next generation.
so I can help to correct people become independent. I will also be a police officer to protect others in my short term. I graduate high school and Paracase, and want to go to college and stay with positive friends. This is my Lord circle. Want to go to college for
Criminal justice.
criminal justice degree and earn my master and degree in education, become a police officer in San Diego. And I want to say thanks to Mama and Dad for raising me. Every time when I need something, they always give me. And from now I will be a good child and make you proud. And I love you, my dad.
This guy is a faithful son to them. One of the fondest memories I have just recently was his birthday. And if anyone has experienced a Karen birthday, you definitely never forget it. Because it's very moving how the family comes together and friends and how they sing a song to him. And not to embarrass you, but it was awesome for me when I saw them singing the song to him and I saw tears coming out of his eyes. You can see how much it meant to him. And I think that that means so much when a guy can not be afraid to be sensitive, especially when people are sharing how much they care about him. So I think that's awesome. So we just honor you for all that you are, the commitment you're making to your goals, and press on. We're all with you. All of us are a team. It's not PowerMentor. It's not Karen Organization of San Diego. It's not all of it. We're all together. We're all together, and really one of us is good in one area, another's good in another. So we all integrate together as a support for you guys. So we're there, and we give you your challenge. All right. There.
You are tonight. My personal mission statement. My personal mission statement to become a police officer, to help people change their life, to learn respect and responsible so they can have a good life. And my short-term goal is graduate high school, pass CASI, stay away from problem, stay close to God, to my family, and positive friends. And my long-term goal is go to college and earn a degree and become in police science, and to become a police officer in San Diego. And thank you all. My mom and my dad for take care of me, and thank you. And I love you all.
I think what's really neat about Lair, when these guys are working on these mission statements, it surprised me how decisive they were. They all knew pretty much right on. You know, a lot of times we all know we work with people and ask them, what do you want to do? And everyone says, I don't know. You know, I have no idea. And these guys are like, this is what I want to do, this, this, and this. And they're all reachable goals that you guys are going to be able to do. So I think that's incredible. I also admire your friendship with DeGray. This guy is known as a very loyal friend, and he's just right there. He's the background guy. He's the guy in the back making sure that that DeGray has support, because they live right next to each other, and it's awesome seeing that. So we give you this. We honor you tonight for your courage of what you're doing with your life, and we know you're going to reach your goals, and we're alongside with you. Okay. Nico.
Hi everybody. My name is Nico. I'm from Thailand. This is my personal mission. I want to be a leader from the future and learn how to lead people. So one day I can be a helper for my people.
and help and lead groups. Short-term goal will vacancy and graduating high school. Yeah. Long-term goal, I want to be a scientist. I will go to college for 4 years and get a degree in science. One thing, my parents, I learned my parents. W Roma, yeah. W Roma, Mopa Kode, Imuipa. Sibiwa Roma, over you, all you are. Later, Irakiabu, Sala, you, Nashika, Tulina Dura. Yeah, what they do.
So, this guy is another incredible individual, as you all know, anyone that knows him. He is also kind of quiet. He's a hard worker. And he's always there for his family, and he's loyal there for his friends. It's interesting that he wants to be a scientist because you can just tell he's always learning, he's always observing and watching things. So we have no doubt you're going to meet those goals. Again, we walk alongside you. We're excited for you. And we honor you and give you this challenge coin. And thank you for all you do. Chino.
Hi everybody. Good evening. My name is Shido. Personal Mrs. Temet. Sometime a lot time ago. Personal Mrs. Temet, we become and to manage to help people by repair their cut. I will learn English and complete to one day return to my creative people to help them. Short time ago, learn English, go to school for autonomy. Thank you very much. Panjana, jadi jemui pari oleh jukalah. Jadi disibua interaksi bela. Lay head to the particular where Tilo that degree, but he had a little cover to the interaction, but where only to quite a lot on your poor, where ever on your poor, when they were 3 years, when they were million, when they were halfway higher. The turn in a well had a pollen in the Hatoja or the degree, only Palamachema. Is Sibiba. Nagi heavy that she learned, I'm going to more panel. Where at all about Kiroma, Yari Yitawoma, Yada hair, Mago, Wada, Ponoma, Pone. Is Sibuai, Yitrale, or any Pone, ever Yada Machia.
What's probably most amazing about this guy is he just came here probably a month ago. And you see him already doing everything, trying to get, learning English and everything. This guy is very loved by the younger guys. They look up to him. He's like their big brother, and it's really amazing to see that. Because we asked him when we were doing this process, we asked him, why do people look up to you? And he clearly knew, because he makes good decisions and he stays away from bad things. He encourages the young people to do good. So with that, you're very well deserving. In April, you can share this with him so he understands better. But we're amazed by him. He's a leader. He's a solid leader. And we look forward to all the things that come to fruition in his life. So we give him this challenge coin.
Hi everyone. My name is Andy. My personal Mrs. I want to be a pilot and teach the career people how to fly airplane. This is my short goal. I want to pass the KC, graduate high school. This is my larger goal. Go to college and get degree to be a pilot and teacher. Thank you, everyone. Asok ye da siblu moi pan. Asok ye siblu sipo yo moi mele ata ya do ako ye sapena blu apo petiba. Si satale ina sisi da tile do da kai. Awe me pala lu do da ya. Ha ye siblu ga blu apo do ma. Thank you.
So this guy is the most humble guy you ever want to meet, and I think what's really incredible about him, if anyone knows the Bible story of David and Jonathan, that is Neve and Shimon, his best friend. These guys are best of friends. They always stick together, and the greatest time that I got to spend with them was when they got to go flying, because they both are passionate about wanting to be pilots. As you can see from everybody's mission, you see how much it's not the Karen people they want to help, it's my Karen people that I want to go help. So you can just see that and sense that. And for these guys to jump into a plane, and then the pilot says, take the controls. And these guys are like, I don't know if I want to do that. And he says, do it, and then they did it. They just did it, and they're flying the plane. And to see in their eyes, to see that confidence that they knew, you know what, I'm going to do this. It reminded me back in the days when Jose said, I always wanted to be an attorney, and now he's an attorney. And that's how I see, you. That some people would say, oh, sure, you're going to be a pilot, oh, you're going to be an astronaut, But these, as you can tell, and what these guys have been saying tonight, this isn't an option for them. This is, it will happen. And we have no doubt that that's going to happen. It's an awesome family. And so we just thank you for all you are. And again, we're there with you. Hopefully we'll fly again soon. And thank you for everything. Here's your challenge points here.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Otu, and I'd like to share my mission statement with you guys. Okay, my personal statement is I want to become a math teacher, mentor youth people to respect strong communication. I remember when I was in Thailand, those youth, they don't go to school, at the double school, go and hang out with the gamers, then, how to protect themselves about that. Also, South Coast guy, they want to go to school, but they don't have money to pay for that. So, it's like in Thailand, it's so hard for some people. Also, in America, also, free to go to learn English, to get education, everything you want to become like teacher, doctor, it's for free, up to you. If you learn harder, you will become in the future you want. My social goal is I want to take English class college to improve my English, because my English is not very good as and also I join Connect to Work progress in this RSC. Also I want to pass CASIS English and not pass yet. Also my other goal, I want to finish school and teach credential and go back to my country of Korean people to help them for education. Learn here. Once I learn here, then I can go back there and teach the way when I learn here the same way. And also I want to take care of my family. Also, done. one thing I like to say about is, Mr. Cafe, he gave us a lot of this for this that, every time we have meetings, they bring like sandwich, what's that?
Subway.
Yeah, sandwich for us for free.
Try to eat healthy.
We also always he's happy, give me smile, glad to, joke with us. Also thank for him. Also thank for my parents. They just hope that come to America to have a better life, to go to school and learn more things about life. Also thank for that. Also remember when I was 6 or 7 years old, that I was studying math with my father. But he don't go to school, but he can help me with that, how to plug, kind of test, and also thank for that from fathers.
I think what you're so amazing about is, we just had a discussion in our last Leadership Academy. We were talking about how do you reach people that are difficult to reach? In other words, how do you reach people that are bad influences without corrupting the kids that are trying to do good? And I think what was awesome for me hearing from you is he has a passion for the guys that are not doing good. And he really worries about his friends that he knows are not doing good. But it was nice to go have that discussion and talk about how do you do that? How do you do that without compromising the values of the group that is doing well? So I think that was just incredible, and what that showed me was your critical thinking skills to be a teacher. Because as teachers know, that's a huge skill to have, and you're already seeing that. So you're an amazing individual, and I can't wait to see things come to fruition in your life. And thank you for all you are. Good Master. Shimon.
My name is Shimona. This is my personal mission statement. To become a missionary, that's a talent. I want to travel all over the world to help sick people. I'll be confident, kind, and helpful with several others. In my personal mission statement, I have short-term goal, long-term goal, and future goal. This is my short-term goal. I want to podcasting and get a diploma, and I will stay away from problems such as smoking, drinking, and etc. I will stay close with God and family and positive friends. This is my long-term goal. I will go to college and major a master's degree and get a pilot license, and I will graduate from college. This is my future goal. One day I will return to Thailand refugee camp to help care people, and I look God to lead me where He wants me to go. I want to thank my parents, and I want to talk to them in my language because they do not speak English. I really want to see the more powerful. You know, she can little Lamasava, the little Papa, what by another parallel. Therefore, the cap to chat, then I gave away that. Hilata support and gave Sava, a child not get away that. Now, little the church, die more planning about the headlet of lemon. I work for a level of the customer, a good donor about the city of the level of killing. So I will hit one, but he chose with that. Oh, you see, the word of the Malawi, it must have a mark. Whenever I let customer, Silver Bama, which I love Sire more, which I love customer. I like to thank Kevin. Before I didn't meet him, I hear my friend coming to go to Wednesday from it is, and I just go with my friend. I mean, Dante and Philip, and the next week we are going and meet Kevin, and we share about our story. I share my story with him, and I told him I want to be a pilot in the future. And I don't think it's good to fly with me, and And next week, the next week he told me, if we have time, we can go fly. And I'm so excited. And I told say thanks to him. And also, that's my teacher, Miss Saska. Well, she's proven me, and she told me you will go to college and pass casting and I love to class. That's all. Thank you, everybody.
This guy's funny too. This guy has an incredible sense of humor. You know, it's funny because when he said he wanted to be a pilot, I knew that it was expensive to go fly. And I was thinking, who do I know that can give us a serious discount? And I thought, when I would eat at Denny's over there, Jose, you remember, the manager there, Bruce, he would come and talk and talk and talk and talk, and guys would say, do we have to keep having meetings here? Because when we do, he comes and you both talk forever and we can't get our meeting done. But anyway, Bruce was a pilot, and so I called him and told him about these guys, and man, he fell in love with these guys big time. And then it was like, okay, when do you want to fly again? And actually, we're going to have an outing for the Leadership Academy. We're going to fly 2 planes because there's not enough room for everybody, up to LA to have lunch one day. And it's going to be kind of interesting. It's going to be like a little scenario that we're going to play. But anyway, it's easy to connect the dots when you have guys like you, that people can sense your legitimacy, your seriousness, your really the fact that you want to grow. You're like a sponge, and that's how I see Shimo, and his family again is just phenomenal. So he's very influential. So knowing that, you're very deserving of this challenge point. I just tell you, be careful, because having all that influence, you got to be a good steward of that. What we talk about, you're an incredible person. Take good care of your best friend over there. All right. So thank you for everything. This guy's crazy flying too. Because you know, you have the headsets on and everyone's talking between each other, and he starts talking, and I'm going, oh, let's not distract the pilot right now. And one time we did distract him. All of us distracted him, and we had to end up turning the other way because we were headed towards another plane. You know where it was long. It was 2 miles away, but still, the tower was. I think the tower told us. Shmuel, what was? They told us turn left, and we turned right, or something. And we were like, sorry, we won't play around anymore. All right, DeGray. Last but not least.
Okay, first of all, I thank all of the people who's come here and everyone. I know I have a work and they spend time with us and come here, so I appreciate everybody here. And this was my mission statement. So first one is here to talk about PowerMentor Leadership Academy. On June 2020, I met Kevin, and then we say I talk communication with the Kevin, and I don't know what happened before. I think we're gonna be like just friends and hang out with them. And a little it's a credible. Little we talk about and something we want to do, and they help us, and everything is better. And then we say we're gonna make a PowerMentor leadership club. So we call the youth, some of the youth, we make a leadership academy club. So today, right now we see everyone, we are PowerMentor leadership club, and we have each of the people have a goal for the future, and everyone have a career goal. So this one is amazing, and that also helped my mission, my goal for the future. I want to become a lawyer like Jose. because Jose showed me the way. My life probably like Jose, because of my parents, they live in the Burma. I'm a first white person who came here, but my family lived there. When I was 11, I moved to Thailand refugee camp without my family, and I grew up there, staying with my uncle and my cousin. So I spent my life, and every day my uncle helped me, and my life is like a bird. When I was born, when I live in the next, we live together with family, with a sibling and sister, brother. We live together, and when we can fly little, and then we separate each other. And I know my father told me, my sister to go to other place, and me go. I moved to other place, so we are separate each other. But I hope one day we're gonna make it. So my short-term goals, everyone want to graduate high school, because at United States, the first one we're gonna do, if we're gonna do some days, we have to have a diploma for high school and college. So that's terrible. My first goal, so I want to pass Cassie, and then Kevin helped us, and they taught Ethnic and Manny, they help us. So we saw in the movie, they help us. So I hope they're gonna make it how we're gonna do, and we're gonna be proud of there. So my last goal is I want to go to college after I graduate high school. I want to go to college and continue go to college and go to the law school, and then I'm gonna pass state bar exam BAM exam. That's my goal. And after that, I will give my life to God, whatever He tell me to believe me. So I thank everybody to come here again, and also Mr. Kevin and Mr. Brew and Miss Oscar and as Dottie. Sorry, everyone I want to appreciate everybody and whoever working with our creative people and communication and everything. I thank all of you guys. And also I thank my parents. I remember one time my dad asked me, because I have many brothers and sisters, and so I know this was a problem for my dad to take out to the school, and they asked me, do you want to be a farmer or you want to go to the school? That's why this question killed me. So I feel bad for my life, because in my life I don't want to give up. I want to go to school and graduate school. So then I said my dad, I want to go to school. Dad, no, he was sad. My father feels sad, and they have a problem. But he didn't show me. They didn't show us. They just keep it. And I said, I want to go to school. This is why I can't forget in my life this question. And I also appreciate Kevin. He's my God. He's a big brother for us. We are a family. We're going to do the future, the best for the future. So I thank everyone tonight. Thank you.
Gray is a very interesting leader. He's really opened my eyes a lot. It's interesting that when he got to go down to the law school where Jose graduated, you could just see, and I think you remember, his eyes kind of coming alive. and you see him looking at the building and the institution and hearing about the law and hearing about advocating for others, and you can just see it click. That's what I want to do. And it's incredible to see that. You know, it's incredible to see that. He is very politically astute. He knows what's going on all around Karen. We're planning a trip to go back there, and he's already networking with people all over the place, you know, via the internet, to help plan how things are going to go, which is amazing because now there's more and more people that are wanting to go from here, which is really incredible that all this came from you. Much of all of this was initiated by DeGray. Just amazing. And his kind of leadership, he does not try to overpower or dominate. You can tell at times when somebody else tries to take over and he just lets go and listens and comes alongside of them. And that attribute in a leader is phenomenal. You don't see that too often. And it reminds me of his paintings. If you look at his paintings, and if anybody hasn't seen his paintings, just go to the Karen office and I'll show you. I mean, they're just amazing. So the talent that you have, I just can't say enough. It's going to be very interesting to see where God takes you in your life. And your parents have got to be just incredibly proud of you. We're videotaping this so we can bring it onto a DVD and send it to their family members that are in Burma, for Chitwe and for Shido and for you and whoever else. So anyway, it's amazing. You're an amazing individual. I've become a better person from your influencing me, so thank you for that. Okay. So now I want to kind of allow some time for some of you to come up here and share some of the people that, like myself, really we've all been more impacted than we've impacted them. It's just been amazing. It really, truly is amazing. But I know how much they think of all of you guys because they talk about you guys all the time, and very unique, different characteristics. You know, they talk about the Phil, that you're just such a listener. You're always there. You know, Dante's sense of humor and leadership, and Bruce, and I mean, it's just really amazing because everybody's name comes up. And for me, I'm kind of blessed because I kind of feel like a facilitator. You guys are the ones doing the hard work, being out there every day, teaching, and just, you look at these goals, and you can clearly see that they all know what their barriers are. They know it's Cassie and learning English, and they're working hard for that, and you're helping them. So I want to just call up a few of you. Anthony and Manny, if you guys want to come up real quick, I want you to be able to have an opportunity to share with them. These guys are trying to tutor them when they're able to. They're both college students, so they, I know they're really happy that I'm calling them up here right now.
Good evening, everybody. I've gotten the great opportunity of tutoring some of these guys, and I'm actually supposed to teach them, but I've learned a lot from them too. And I'm pretty proud of everybody that came up here and shared their stories, because like me, I know the language and I'm actually terrified right now. I don't like speaking in front of people, but I think it's awesome you guys all came up here and shared your story.
Thank you. It's funny because these guys look to him like he's their big brother, big time, and they know what pushes his buttons, and it's very comical for me to see them do little things that they know gets on your nerves and stuff. But anyway, thanks for being there. Manny, you want to come up here real quick? You want to share a few words?
I just want to give thanks to everybody for having me today. I'm also a little nervous, so I just want to say I don't know, thanks for having me here today.
That's a quick question.
What?
So how did you feel hearing these guys share their personal mission statements? How did that make you feel?
It made me feel proud of them too, and I've helped them out with their homework and stuff, and they're really good. They're really nice people, and I enjoy helping them out with things.
Sir. Share. Sure. And I got to say, Dante's been so amazing because he's brought so much together and connected so many people. So.
Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. Tonight's about the youth, so I'm going to be very brief. These are very special kids, Just so you know, I work for the ACE program. We work with all the community violence and gang members that you hear on the news, all the murders. And we work with hundreds of families. Me personally, I've worked with over 2,000 youth right here in City Heights and Southeast San Diego. And it's just really an honor for me to be here because there's a lot of people in this room that know these kids very well. I've had the pleasure of knowing them for about a year now. But I know there's many organizations. Crawford is here, IRC, the Korean organization, PowerMentor, and we all care about these kids very much, so I'm just honored to be a part of all of that. We work with a lot of kids, but I said, it was brought to my attention what was going on, so I said, go ahead and give me about 4 Korean youth. And then 4 became 8, then 8 became 10, 10 became 12, 12 became 15. Phil knows because he does the sign-in sheets. 15 became 20. At one point it hit to about 35, 40 kids in our office every week. And that says something about these youth. And April, I'm about to ask you to translate something for me, the parents, because I'm going to wrap up. Actually, first of all, round of applause for April for all the translation. That's not an easy thing. I'm looking at all the long-term and short-term goals, and I'll share a quick story. So getting to know these kids, I wanted to just have fun with them a little. So we played football. And it was one of the worst games that I think we've ever played. But we had a whole lot of fun and we got to know each other. The reason I want you to translate is to let them know that the community, all the organizations around them love them, the whole family and their kids very much. And to be honest with you, I consider your kids my kids as well. And this is absolutely true because about 5 hours ago, I was at an event for my daughter. And I honestly think I took more pictures and videos of your kids than my own daughter. So I know it's hard for your kids to express sometimes how much they feel about you, but I know that they love you also very much because we hear it all the time when we see them. And I hope you really feel proud of them as well. They are incredible kids. Now they're not going to be perfect every day, but I know that they will be trying their best. Lastly, and I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but I really hope that this graduating academy really sees this through. And I know there's a lot of kids out there that still need to be involved. These are good kids, however, there's a lot of kids out there that aren't doing so well. So we promise that we will do our best to reach out to those kids as well. So you've all been through things I will never go through in my life. So I respect you all very much for being so strong.
Tale couple of the Panama, our Agera, Mitala couple, Yitale, Yit a couple one of Blova, Akuna Yipagi Babathu.
And we're going over personal mission statements. My personal mission statement is to build up City Heights and Southeast as best as I can. And part of my mission statement is to make sure I'm committed to helping all the Korean families as well.
Give Puta Aga Devia a personal mission anymore. Sana Vasara was at Taoji, the Edo Majoeda Macanyo, 40 the Pamo. Do tak class Macho out of Webacanyo 40 pa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Señor Villascusa, por favor. Want to come here and just share your heart with these guys and let them know what it meant to you to hear their mission statements?
He came with us to Tecate, to the orphanage. First thing they did was take off their shoes. And they were up in the dirt, up in the mountains, and these guys helped us lay pipe like in about an hour, over 700 feet of pipe. And they were building a trench in the heat the first time we went. The second time, even Anthony came with us, and there was hell, there was everything raining, it was pouring, but these kids were out there. These kids have a huge heart, and they're amazing, and that's what caught my attention, is how humbled they are. Especially to me, that somebody that's I've connected with DeGray, he's had a big heart, and everything that I saw in their statements, the first thing that I saw, the first word that always catches my eye was God, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm a pastor, so that word to me has to do everything in your lives. And one quote I heard, I know if a lot of you guys have seen Spider-Man, and good, all right. So one quote that the grandfather told Peter was, "With great powers comes a big, help me out, responsibility." So with big information and huge information comes great responsibility. So whatever you learn throughout your lives and whatever your statements have been tonight, you will have to figure out what you're going to do with it. But the first thing that I've been seeing from you guys is that you want to teach, love the Word of God to others. By yourself, your person, your character, and what you've been taught, how you express yourself, you will show people the love of God. And that is huge, because our generations, our future generations will learn that it don't matter, we're still under God. Alright, so, and we have to praise that. I don't hold any titles in this world. I'm not looking forward to it. I try to hold my titles up in heaven. That's where I want, that's where I grow. And this is a big change for us, because for a while, we were in more funerals that I can't imagine. We were in more situations with gangs and everything involved, because that's where I come from, that's my background. And I love helping those that are going through the roughest times in their lives. Those that probably you'll turn away because they're drinking or they're on the ground. That's where I want to be at. I'll go help them out. And here we got these kids, and it's amazing that now instead of going to funerals, now I can go to graduations. That's amazing, because kids, they don't want to graduate these days. You know, they have too many issues in their lives. So it's good to encourage them, and I want to encourage parents. And I know a lot of them are retired and left and everything, but hey, I want to tell you something. You need to express your love for your child. That's my job. I'll tell you that every single day of your life. Do not be afraid to express the love to your child, because it is important for you to walk with them, hold their hands tight, hold their faces up, even though if they stumble once, 2 times, 3 times, still grasp them. Grasp them so they can continue on. God bless you guys tonight, and let's keep going forward. God bless you.
Mr. Bruce, Oscar, you guys want to come down? You want to come up here and share? I think you probably have a lot on your heart that you just want to share after hearing all these mission statements and things from these young people that you see every single day. And we thank you guys for all that you are. Good evening, everybody. It's very good to see you all here. Most of you know me. I'm Mr. Bruce.
Mr. Bruce.
I've
very been humbled very much to see the invite remarks that April had to say about me. I want to talk about 2 movies I've seen in my life, and Mr. Kevin took a little bit away from what I was going to say, but he had no idea. There's an American movie called Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
It's made during World War II. And the movie's about one soldier whose 4 brothers are killed. So the American government decides to send a bunch of soldiers to go find and save the one living brother. They find the brother, but many soldiers are killed finding this one soldier. And the star of the movie is killed. As he is dying, he says to the young brother that they have found, "Burn this. Make your life worthwhile." The star. And the last scene of the movie is the young soldier who now is an old man, and he goes to a cemetery. And at the cemetery, he's looking at the graves of the soldiers that saved his life. And he turns to his wife and he says, "Have I lived a good life?" Because he knows all the sacrifices the dead soldiers made for him. Makes me think of 2 things. All the sacrifices your parents have made to get you here safely to this country. And ever since June of 2010, when I first met AA and a few other Korean students, I've had a more meaningful life because of you. The other movie I want to talk about very briefly is called Can It Get Any Better Than This? It's a Jack Nicholson. But it doesn't matter. There's a couple, a guy and a woman, and the woman is trying to get the guy to talk to her. She wants him to say something to her that makes her know that he loves her. And he has a really hard time thinking of something, but finally he says to her, "You make me want to be a better person." You make me want to be a better person. Working with you, Karen, meeting you, Karen, make me want to be a better person. The last thing I will say is I teach a class at SDSU where I think many of you want to go to school someday. The class I teach is called Humanity's Journey,
Tod kala yesolo ne akevera humanity journey. Kanya tao mutan ko.
Towards evil or hope?
Awe baka do mukoli do patamula.
And my students, I first thought that, well, if we're going to work and tutor refugees, we're going to give them hope.
Ta no baca de ta baca wote de pane cuma wala lo mono. Peme baca kwa bakwa ke pode de pane peke hidene peke pehio atamula mo.
We were very wrong. You give us hope.
Basa kana kini akera peke mamo ba menula ne. Du wala bakwa ke de pane du he wa tamula ho.
Tahu.
I want to say thank you to my students who invited me here tonight.
You are
awesome. I knew that you were doing great work with PowerMentor. But I didn't know how good it was. So Kevin, you're a huge blessing. And I just feel really grateful right now that there are other people working with my kids. And I know that it takes all of us in this room, and I look out and I see Laura and Mr. Bruce is behind me and everyone, Dante and Phil and all of the mentors that are in this room. And it takes all of us, and it takes more. So I hope that just like a drop of water goes to, the ocean eventually, that more like-minded people will come to this group, and then year after year, and now, and year after year, that I'll look out and see more and more people who are working with this community, because it is so worth it. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to work with you. Thank you.
And we're grateful for you. Now, you want to come share a little bit with? You are an amazing individual, so you're loved by all.
My name is Now. I'm working for the current organization of San Diego in the office right there every day. I'm just so glad to be here today, and then my husband's right here today, and then I never expect that tonight's gonna be like this, make me happy this much.
If I could do my little hair,
every day I'm working for this community, I'm so blessing. The Semu told me that I'm always say that I'm so lucky to meet you guys, and then he said there is no luck, that's blessed. So that I'm trying to say blessing from now. But I'm working for this community every day with a lot of people in this room, and then sometimes it's very hard. There's a lot of things going on in this community. Sometimes it's not very happy things. It's a lot of sad things going on too. But I never ever thought that I want to give up, or because I'm tired, or I cannot do this anymore, because I love this community so much. I love everybody here. So that I want to promise everybody here that I would never give up, and then I want to keep working for this community. And then people like in the office, everybody say, "Oh, Taramanao, thank you so much every day." But you are my teachers, and then every day you teach me a lot of things. You, parents, everybody in the community, you teach me a lot. So you're my teacher. And I never had this kind of opportunity, so I just want to say I really love these kids so much every day. I'm in the office every day about 3 o'clock. I'm expecting somebody who's coming stop by because I'm waiting for you every day. And you're working so hard. I know that every day I see you, and I use everybody working so hard every day, going to school every day. After school, you try to do something for the community. Working with Kevin, thank you so much, Kevin, for this leadership academy. You're trying so hard, and I never ever can imagine that you've been through, but you never give up, and you are so not selfish. You never ever think about only yourself. Always thinking about your community. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for working so hard. As the April right here, she said that I influenced her, but no, she did influence me. And then she's working so hard for the community. I know how wonderful she is. And then seeing that she's translating for the community every day, working so hard for the community, makes me so happy. Again, thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you so much, Dante, Phil, Mr. Bruce, Miss Oscar, Lola, everybody here. Thank you.
Noah's mom wants to share with everybody. Where's she at? Yeah.
And when I live in Burma, we have been through a lot. And so we can't do anything, so we just have to move in refugee camp. We'll live in refugee camp over 10 years, then we move here. Then when we are in America, United States, it's the hardest thing for it is because we don't know the language. And because of the language barrier, we can't find any job. And sometimes we are sad, our heart is breaking, but then we're happy that our children we're happy that our children have met you all, a wonderful teacher, and we're hoping that and they will develop their life and they will reach their goals. I'm not sure about other parents, but I personally, I am so happy tonight. And tonight, I am so happy until I can't sleep, and I might take medicine tonight. And I also have to take medicine. I am so happy, and I also when my child Elde and her family, they're almost dead, but then when and when I come here, I'm so happy, but usually when I'm happy, I can't sleep. And you know, like Kevin showed the video, it was very terrible, but then you guys have never experienced and you have never seen it, so you can't really imagine. But then our experience is so much more than that. I talked to my sister, and she called me and she was crying, and she said, "Oh, one of the family has 7 child, and the other one is 8. So sometimes the parents give their children rice this much because there's no food, and their parents tell them that just eat that much and then drink more water, so that way you can be full." And then because of the Burmese army, so they have to run. Because of these issues, you know, I have never seen my relatives and parents. My mom just passed away a week ago, and I am so sad. But my siblings is here in the U.S. 3 siblings here in the U.S. Sorry. And I am so happy that my child met Kevin, and you guys all supported us.
ni pasa ku do ma pati de ju pu ba do ma chimi ba yu ani ti no ba ko ga de lo America le pa le ko bi yo pa le ke pu ba chu ba cha pa mi me pu ke pa le pa ti no ba ko ga de me yu ba yu bla bla chu wa te de ni tu pa do yu ta ka le ke de tu pa do yu ta.
And thank you everyone here. Like now, you help us to go to welfare and everything. And then also Kevin, you help leading our child. And then every time when I pray, I always pray for the people here and the people in Burma and poor people and rich people. And usually when I pray, my husband told me that I prayed so long. I just forget myself and then I just pray. And thank you everyone who comes here, and I'm so happy, so excited, and tonight if I go home I'm gonna dance. Thank you.
All right, well, what an incredible night. It's funny, I have guys here that work with me, Johnny and Oscar, because they've heard so much about you guys, because I constantly am bragging about you, as I'm sure everybody else is in here, because how amazing you guys are. So, we stand alongside you guys. You know how much you've captured all of our hearts, that you're going to capture the hearts of the world with the change that you're going to cause. And the impact that you're going to have is phenomenal. And I think the greatest attribute that I see in you guys is your interdependence on each other. That you guys know that you can't do it alone. That you know that each of you has a special gift. And when you bring all that together, that's where that power is. And so with that, we congratulate you guys. If anyone wants to really be involved with a couple of things that they have now, it's got the Korean New Year that they're doing. Anyone that can get involved, they're also trying to raise funds for that, which will be in January. DeGray is doing some paintings that we're going to auction off if anyone's interested. Some of you have probably seen the ones that I posted, some of those pictures, but that would be helpful. And then also we are going to be doing a trip in December 2013 for all of the college students. And then the younger group will be going in probably three years. So we're going to be doing an advanced trip in this first one. To kind of lay the footwork and the groundwork and see what kind of things are needed for the next trip. So anyone that wants to be involved in that, let us know, because we will start having strategy meetings on that. And with that, we really thank all of you for coming here. And we're just amazed at you guys. Want to share some final words there and close us out?
Thank you everyone who's come to this event, and we appreciate everything and you supporting us. And I also want to let everyone know that we're gonna have a girls meeting next week, so everyone who wants to can come. And thank you so much.
All right. Thank you everybody again. Thanks again for all the support you give them, and thank you guys for everything.